Celine Song has done it again with another feature film, giving audiences an opportunity to take a thought-provoking look at modern relationships. In Materialists, Dakota Johnson stars as Lucy, a matchmaker in New York City with a stellar track record of getting singles together via the company she works for. During a wedding for one of her former clients, she meets the groom's brother, Harry, played by Pedro Pascal, who appears to be the total package. At that same wedding, Lucy runs into her ex John, played by Chris Evans, who is a cater waiter for the event, and the story unfolds more from there. I really want to get into this movie, so I'm talking spoilers in this video and themes that resonated with me. So if you didn't see Materialists yet, watch with caution, or if you don't care and just want the tea, then keep on keeping on. I wasn't planning on seeing Materialists in theaters, to be honest. Nothing about the plot or trailers were grabbing me enough to want to go to the theaters, but I had some AMC rewards points and they were offering bonus points to see the film opening weekend, so I went. I'm all about the points. This film opens with some cave people, and at first I'm like, am I in the right movie? Because where is this going? The man is out gathering flowers and soon returns home to his lady cave woman. She's happy to see him and seems grateful for the flowers he gathered, although it appears they don't have much of anything. I mean, they are cave people, but still. He makes a ring out of the flower and proposes, and then we get into modern day and Lucy's lifestyle. She has to work at Adore, the matchmaking company she works for, but does a quick check-in with clients who recently went out. The guy isn't interested in another date for real, but Sophie, she becomes a vital character in the film. Thought the date went well, but obviously the feelings weren't reciprocated. Sophie is feeling hopeless about love, but Lucy assures her she believes a man is out there for her. A chunk of the movie is Lucy trying to pair people based on stats like what kind of job they have, where they live, how much money they make, and physical attributes. And we also get a look at those clients saying their wish lists, and often the math ain't mathin'. At work, Lucy is celebrated for her 9th successful match and heads to the wedding of her latest client. Before the wedding, Lucy is low-key recruiting new clients when Harry becomes fixated on her. After the ceremony, Harry makes his move, and during their interaction, Lucy has a run-in with John. We later find out John and Lucy were in a relationship for at least 5 years, and they broke up over money issues. John was a struggling actor who was very cautious with his money, even on the couple's anniversary, and Lucy was frustrated with that. I know that's a big deal breaker for some, and that conflict made sense. Even later on in the movie, while on a date with Harry, Lucy tells him she wants a man with an obscene amount of money, which Harry has. As mentioned, Lucy and Harry start dating despite her initial hesitations, and this is the first part that made me cry. During dinner at yet another fancy place Harry takes Lucy to, she tells him she doesn't think they are a good fit. He is what is considered a unicorn in the dating world because he's handsome, tall, well-adjusted, financially set, and all the things a girl would want. He's checking all of the boxes. Lucy tells him despite making a nice money, she's still in debt. She has an okay apartment, and she's just not a good match for him. He could do better. She was really devaluing herself, and I felt that. I'm not actively dating now, but when I was attempting to, I was putting myself down. I don't have the house I dream about. I'm not in the best physical shape I could be. I'm not making the amount of money I would like, and because of all of those things, I felt I didn't deserve anybody until I got myself to a certain level in life, that I needed to check certain boxes to be deemed worthy. And I had to tell myself that's not true. The right love will show up and accept exactly where I am in life, and it will be enough. Harry basically told Lucy that she was valuable just the way she is, and that had me choked up. Outside of the deemed love triangle, a major plot in the film is the relationship between Lucy and her client, Sophie. Lucy is having difficulty pairing her, and one guy she ends up setting Sophie with assaults her on a date. This really wrecks Lucy because she's flabbergasted at how she missed any red flags in pairing him with Sophie, but she was looking at the material side of things, not the characteristics of this person. And Lucy's boss tells her this kind of thing happens to all the matchmakers if they've been in this industry long enough, which is even more horrifying. Sophie has taken legal action and is rightfully upset at the situation, and this situation also causes Lucy to look at her industry differently how she approaches love, and what's the most important things when it comes to finding a suitable partner. And I think that ultimately shaped her choice in deciding what relationship she wanted to pursue. Now, the big debate about if Lucy chose the right match came up in this movie, and I think she chose the best match for her, whether the audience likes it or not. On paper, perfect doesn't equate to in person perfect. And even if they are in person perfect, that doesn't mean that they are perfect for you. And no amount of material things, hello, the title, matters when it comes to genuine love. Would Lucy still have issues with John? Sure, all relationships have issues, and money was a big one in theirs, and he's still not making a lot, but he vowed to do better. And that's all you can do sometimes. Loving a creative ain't for the weak. We live in the Lululand, and we will sacrifice anything for the sake of our dreams. So if you can't handle that, if you can't see the vision, then bow out. And I don't think Lucy lowered her standards for John. I just think she had a change of heart and made some adjustments. Now, we also need to talk about the bad, the elephant in the room, Dakota. Bless her heart. I like her in real life. Her interviews are funny. Her personality seems like a good time, but her acting is one note and much of the same. Granted, I haven't seen too much of her filmography to have seen a performance that completely blew me away. But what I did see, again, is much of the same. And I didn't think she had chemistry with either co-star. I didn't get the feels seeing any pairing together, and I was just into the idea of the situations, if that makes sense. But overall, I enjoyed Materialists. I think older audience members would appreciate it more, especially those who feel frustrated with dating and feel like they're running out of time. You're not. And a genuine love, won't miss you and will show up right when you need it. I felt hopeful about love after this one. Materialist is now playing in theaters. If you watched the film already, how did you like it? And did it reshape any ideas you had about love? Let's chat in the comments.